Promote your brand here at Viral Hip Hop News. Email me, samant@vhiphopnews.com. No, wait, let's go.
That's dope. Now, I was watching one of your interviews, and I was thinking about this for a long time, and this is about Funk Flex. Now, a lot of people like to have jokes on Funk Flex's name. We've given Funk Flex criticism in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But the last couple of months, I've been watching Flex, and I've really gained an appreciation for him and what he's doing, and even challenging some of the artists and stuff to come out with new music, promoting them, getting them back into the game, the artists that we grew up loving and talking about. And then I watched the interview, and you confirmed exactly what I was thinking. I was like, damn, okay, I must be on the right track. So talk about Flex. And is he still important to hip hop and in the game the way he used to be? Because like I said, a lot of people give him criticism, calling them gatekeepers, calling them this, calling them that. And we're not innocent in that. We've given Flex criticism before.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm watching now, I have an appreciation for it. So is Flex still important to hip hop in your opinion?
Flex is integral to hip hop. It's like, say somebody builds a building, right? And they they make themselves a penthouse suite, right? Everybody else is paying for apartments or whatever in that building. And now maybe there's a new building owner. Do you discredit the guy who built the building that has the penthouse because it's new, or do you dismiss the contributions of Rosa Parks? Is she not important anymore because everybody gets on the bus now?
Right.
It's like when I see people say stuff about Flex, it comes from different places though. It depends on what you're saying, and it becomes a point of whether you have the integrity to admit when you do something, like how you just said you've done it, but you've probably done it for different reasons. I've seen people criticize him for how he talked about Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole different reason. But if you're going to criticize Funkmaster Flex for hip hop, you're sounding crazy, because at the end of the day, he has a job on the radio station. He doesn't own the radio station. He doesn't control everything that goes through the airwaves. So we can't say he's the reason why hip hop is like that when there's set playlists for DJs to play songs. We all know that. That's for one. For two, Flex put on for the culture. Like his Funkmaster Flex Volume 2 album is one of the best compilation albums in hip hop history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's for one. For two, look how many artists that he broke that we all look up to, like artists that got hotter from going to his show. Cannabis, Nori, DMX, Pun. One of the most rare Cormega Nas freestyles that people be playing on YouTube. That was on Funkmaster Flex show.
Mm-hmm.
He had Biggie on the show. He had one of the best Biggie freestyles.
Yeah.
So it's like he did so much for the culture that you can't blame him for the state of it. And I think the challenge thing, I think that was brought on by him and Conway was going back and forth, and Conway said some things, and then Flex said some things. And I'll say this, like, I think a brother like Conway should Conway's blessed.
Yeah.
I think he should just focus on his blessing because he's blessed. Conway makes a lot of money. His name is getting out there. He's a dope rapper. So don't focus on the people that you think ain't supporting you. Focus on the people that are supporting you. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at a brother like Flex, what did he do? He took that. They say you turn a negative to a positive. He did that, and then he challenged Conway to come up with something. Conway did it. The buzz was there. Everybody was watching. So now they're in a good space. Then he challenged another rapper. So Flex, kind of, it's like he opened a new door, and he also silenced the critics. He killed two birds with one stone, because it's like, now these artists that y'all say y'all love so much, I'm giving them a shot. I'm giving them that leeway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, what y'all got? What are y'all coming with? So you can't front on Flex because he did too much. Whether it's mixtapes on Hot 97, whether it's the Funkmaster Flex albums that came out on Loud Records, or whether it's, you cannot talk about the tunnel and not talk about Flex. You know what I'm saying? So he did too much for the culture for people to say he's a gatekeeper. He's not a gatekeeper. He's an employee of a radio station, and he's been employed for a very long time because his impact. If he didn't have that impact, he would have got fired or he'd have got demoted. There's no loyalty in the industry like that. They're not going to keep you just because they think you're cool. If he wasn't integral to what that radio station is doing, they'd have removed him. So you got to give him his props. Some of the stuff that we hear on the radio we don't like, but we don't have nothing to do with it. And then if we're gonna we can't be selective with our criticism. We could criticize damn near everybody that's iconic, has done something that we wish they didn't do. But some of us tend to overlook that. So it's like what we have to do is take the good that we get from people, and when they're not giving anything good, then you can say more. But Flex right now, Flex got dudes from the '90s. He's giving them a look now. When he issues a challenge, it's a bigger look than some of these artists just putting out music on their own. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Flex, man. He's integral, and he put on a lot of people too.
Appreciate that.